Ron Goodall from FightHype.com. I'm here with Robert Garcia. How's it going?
I'm doing good, bro.
Great announcement. We got a big unification fight. Ramirez and
It's huge, Jose. That's what he wants, and I'm sure Hooker also wants the same. So it's gonna be a great fight.
When he got the news, or when it was in the negotiations, was he super excited? Was he really determined? What was he like when that was going on?
Well, look, we started training before the fight was even official, so he was already in the gym. He started training a few weeks before because the rumor was that the fight was very close to being finalized. So he started training. He didn't wait until he got the news saying that it was official. He was already training. That's the motivation that he has. He started training camp and started sparring right away. So he's very motivated and he's gonna be ready to do the job.
Now, usually when unification fights happen, there's always the debate on the A side and the B side, and it seems like Ramirez just kind of wanted to go straight to the fight, regardless if he was on the right side of the poster or if he was fighting someone else's backyard. Was that the mentality going into this fight? I didn't really care.
I think that's the mentality of Jose. He doesn't care. It doesn't bother him. But it's also the same mentality for the whole team. My team with all my fighters, past. Right now, at this moment, we don't really care about that. We've never had that one fighter that, oh no, I have to be the A side, or if I'm not the A side, I'm not even fighting, or stuff like that. Because there's a lot of fighters that want to walk out to the ring last, want to be announced second. We don't care. We don't care. That's not a thing that we have to go through negotiations, because whatever they do is okay. We're fighting his hometown, so that's fine if they have him, as Hooker, Ramirez. We're okay with that. We just know we're gonna give the fans a great fight. The fans in Dallas are gonna enjoy probably one of the best fights of the year.
Now, with that being said, does that take some pressure off him, because all the fights in Fresno, people were calling to get tickets and things like that, or is there more pressure to go and fight in Texas?
Look, I don't think there's gonna be a lot of pressure to go and fight in Texas, especially with myself, the team. We've been in that position many times, so he shouldn't be a problem. I know, being at home, I've been with him a couple times fighting at home, and there is a lot of distractions. He has to go to hospitals, has to go this places, and it does distract him a little. Now, being in Dallas, he doesn't have to worry about anything like that. So I think it'll be a little more. He'll be more comfortable, a little more relaxed, and come fight night, he'll be ready.
Now, not overlooking his opponent, but just wanted to get your opinions on the other two champions, the Taylor and Regis. They're fighting, and it seems like the undisputed fight amongst these two fights will probably happen, hopefully, in the future. Who do you see winning in the Regis and Taylor fight?
It's a hell of a fight. I wasn't following Taylor too much at first, but I seen a few of his fights now that we're in the same unification and same division. I started watching him, and he's got great skills. He's a very skillful fighter, but Regis is just strong. Regis is more of a already recognized as probably the best 140-pounder, or if not one of the best. So, if Regis continues like that and fights the way he's been fighting, might be able to pull it off and be the unified champion and wait. Well, not wait. We're gonna have to wait for the winner of those two. So whoever wins July 27th, I think might end up fighting Regis. Okay. I pick Regis because he's just a stronger man. Taylor boxes really good, and if Taylor fights the perfect fight, if he boxes smart, he could outbox anybody, not just Regis. He could outbox anybody in the division, but it won't be. It's not going to be easy. I think Regis is just very strong physically, tremendous power, and it's going to be in great shape. So for somebody to outbox him for 12 rounds, it's not going to be easy.
Going into the unification fight, and it's his biggest fight up to date, are you guys going to do anything different in training camp, or any new things you're going to add, or are you going to keep everything kind of structured, but just fine tune some things?
Well, look, Jose is already a hard working man. He works his ass off in the gym. He works very hard. You know, the only thing different is that we already started sparring. You know, he told me right away after 2 weeks of training, he says, "I want to start sparring already, coach." And I normally do it 6 weeks before the fight, so we could have 5 weeks of sparring. That's the way I do 5 weeks of sparring, 6 weeks before the fight. But we're still like 8 weeks into the fight, and he already started sparring because he told me he wanted to start getting rhythm and start against taller guys, and we started sparring already. This is his second week sparring already, and I've been doing really good. You know, that's probably the only difference, that we started sparring a little bit sooner, but he'll be in great shape. It'll be a hell of a fight because, you know, Hooker is a hell of a fighter, man, very respectful man, and also very humble, and we can't wish him bad, but you know, we're gonna be in there to do everything, whatever it takes to beat him.